Looks like there's going to be a little Macross 7 in the next 2 acts of Shadow Children. So, here we go. English translation of Seventh Moon from Macross Robotech 7. From the internet. Yeah, I didn't translate it. Original Homage lyrics. Seventh Moon, English translation. The Shooting Star, Seventh Moon. I can order sushi as well. Okay, this is second take of me singing and probably butchering a little bit the English translation of the Macross 7 theme song, Seventh Moon, by the band Firebomber, which was a band they kind of put together for the 1994 spin-off of Macross Plus that was called Macross 7. That didn't go over well in the States. Was not released here because of one of the Harmony Gold things. Macross Plus and Macross 7 did come out here, but then Harmony Gold stepped in and freaked out. This series should have been aired in the U.S. It would have been 38 episodes, and it would have been a spin-off of Macross circa the Sentinels, basically, the same time period. A little bit after the Robotech War. It would have been the 4th Robotech War, Macross 7, of which we have sort of recreated with the Shadow Rising stories, taking our version of the Shadow Rising stories, so as opposed to the Tommy Yoon version. We've used some elements of his version of the Shadow Chronicles, but only marginally, only enough to say, oh, we're borrowing from Endless Circle and that kind of thing. And yeah, this is definitely the this is postal. This is going to be about the next 46 minutes of this 2-part Shadow Children thing. Deals with a rock band on a spaceship in the same way that Children of the Shadow in this version. So yeah, well, possibly there'll be some element in there because there has to be a musical group in there, and of course, well, maybe, but yeah, this is the theme song to part 2. In English. I've done it. I've got a website and I've translated it into English. It is actually not mine. My translation, someone else's. And the tempo of the song goes da 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 ba dum bum ba dum ba da 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 bum doodle da 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 bum bum da 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 da. Something like that. Okay, this is the keeper. I have restructured the lyrics. Seventh Moon, Japanese Macross 7 song. I haven't restructured the lyrics. What I've done is I've put these little breaks in where the poetry of the song snaps and then starts the next rhythm. The timbre of it, the melody works in Japanese, but not in the translation. So if you just take the picture of what he's saying as a free verse poem, rather than trying to melodize it, I think it'll work better. So, so So it's gonna sound like a free verse of the poem. So here goes. Yeah, it'll make it. Greetings, this is Calcat, the Calcatster. So it's March. It was March 31st when we completed principal photography on the Return of the Shadows, or the Shadows Return, the Transtech 2018 pilot story, alttransformers.com return, based on the Transtech magazine from 2003, and all those stories from that period that were on during the making of Transtech 1, and with the solemn promise that at some point in the 2000s, all of them would be produced, or at least all the best of them would be produced. That site went under. The alltransformers.com was a university site. There were a bunch of others that were associated. One or two of them went on to do stuff for other Transformers productions. Most didn't. I didn't either. We did our fan film. That was it. And Transtech became a 24-episode epic based on the fourth season of Transformers and the last season of Beast Wars. And so we did our own fan film, and that's what we managed to pull off. We did more of them though. We did the canonical Bring Rick Hunter Home thing. Yes, we know that that's only in the American version of Robotech. The Japanese version, they don't mention Rick Hunter at all in the final story. We know that. But in the American one, we've been over with the other making of video, talking about how the Tommy Yoon version was not exactly all that good, but Love Live Alive was worse in 2013. We attempted to rectify that with our version, with the Space Bridge, End of the Circle, and then Space Bridge in 2015, 2016. There's a version of Space Bridge where we had, in 2016, where we went back in 2018 in preparation for this other one, did a sort of a script run through, came up with one of the ideas that was floating around was a Robotech oriented story dealing with some of the Yoon footage, dealing with why Lisa Hayes doesn't have a son, because that's dumb, even though that's in the End of the Circle. We explained that away in this story. It's kind of dark, but we did. We also showed the Timinus Battle for Aptera scene. That's in it. We did the Aptera, the giant monster thing. That's in it. The Queen Invid coming back. That's in it. So this is basically the Robotech Rebels thing that you wanted. We narrowed that down to more of the Jimticon story of having the space god guy be just this all-powerful, like, demi-agent guy. Similar to Hadon, but not exactly. Werewolf Fuzzy Face, he was playing him in the movie because we thought that would be funny. Originally, he was going to be a panda bear, but we decided no. Anyway, so now it's been a couple months since that one. It's now late July. And production may begin again as we're on B-Unit Star Trek Chimera footage. That there will be on the space set doing another Robotech and another Transtech. The second half of this 46-minute story, first I have to write it, because there has to be a little bit of a script to follow, because if you don't have any script at all, it's going to be awkward. That would be about 22 pages of material that goes into a 46-minute episode. It's 11 pages for each episode, and a lot of these fan stories were about 11, 12 pages if you take out all the fluff. So they're perfect. There's 110 of them, probably only 45 of which are worthy. And probably that'll be narrowed down to about half that.
yes, we will put the alt transformers and anybody that has bylines, any of those stories that turn out to be so awesome that we have to cover it. Yes, you will have your name in the credits. You won't be paid because nobody gets paid, not even us. We do it out of pocket, so it'll be cool to see your story out there, and with the credits on it. The Robotech one was, of course, a Timinus Adamicon story with a little bit of Jim Tacon in there, a little bit of Mark's cards in there, and referencing the Tommy Yoon books from the vantage point of that as premised in there. And Jack McKinney, the End of the Circle books. Looks like the next one will have some homage to Macross 7 and Macross Plus a little bit. It'll have some homage to apparently a jungle planet is going to be involved in it. There is, I don't think the band is going to save the world. That's kind of silly. But the Proto Devils might be in it. The Proto Devil from 7, or some version of that. It'll tie in a little bit to Carta, because the Predaking villain bad guy kind of looks like the Predaking bad guy in the 1994 Carta. Looks a little bit like him. So is it? And Alicom does too. Looks like his assistant. So is there a connection? Kind of, actually. So all those characters might reappear at some point in. Yeah. So while Chimera is coming out of hiatus, we're also going to have this Robotech thing and all the other stuff, and we're also going to 2019 is going to have all kinds of fan stuff, but into 2018 Robotech thing. It looks like the greenlit the second half of this thing, the second half of this story, like we did with Space Bridge, the Bioship mystery, which I added back in the. It was unfinished until 2018. It didn't have the crunching the city parts in it, so I added those from the internet, crunching various buildings and showing that. I added that in because it wasn't in here. So the 2018 version of Space Bridge is the most modern, accurate version. It's 720p, but that's what it is. So that's for YouTube and consumption and download and MP4 and all that. Yeah. So yeah, Return of the Circle 2. I don't know whether the second half is called Return of the Circle 2, or whether it's something like the Children of Shadow, perhaps, because that was the second half, Children of Shadow. It might be called Children of Shadow. We'll see. Yeah. So yeah. This is the making of, and it's July 23rd, 2018. We're about 2 months away from, hopefully, June. Actually, that was March, or we're 4 months away. March 31st to April, May, and June. Wow, 3 months away from that. Yeah, and we have not written a script for Carta, the remake thing. We'll probably just take the script from the original Carta and just sort of use it. That's probably what will happen. Because no one's seen it. No one's going to see it because it had music in it. So yeah, we probably just like steal our own stuff. Why not? Make it a little better this time. So there you go. Robotech, Carta the Robots on the Cheap. Other things. Yeah, so Macross thingy. We're not doing too much Macross 7 because it's very obscure. It's more like we'll homage it, like when the ship showed up, the STF-7 thing showed up, and oh, there it is, the STF-7, haha, wink. The STF Autobot from Trans, which you've never actually seen, but we have a giant Metroplex, so there he is. Yeah, and so. Yeah, and other ships and bioships and things, and yeah, the city holds the bioship like a scepter at one point. But we already shot that, but yeah, we'll do it again. It didn't work. So yeah, there's a bunch of Robotech things going on. That's all. Yeah.
Now he is actually what the lyrics are to
On the edge of the swath of the colored void, I'm on the galaxy highway. I feel my heart like an asteroid has hit me and I fall. In the city that doesn't sleep or die, my pulse races as I wish to know the unknown future and to know why. The melody that calls to me just won't let me go. A mystery has come to me and I really want to know. They call you the seventh moon, so your pale silence attracts me. The echo of the beating drum urges me to the maddening dance during the sunny day under the silver dome.
Macross and Robotech forever.
Well, hello. Hello, I'm Maya. And I'm Annie, or you can call me Peppermint. I see. Do I know you from somewhere? In another life. Oh. Is this song metal? I guess so. I see. Well, nice to meet you, Maya. Nice to meet you, Peppermint.
What is this? Interesting. Cool. Rock on.
Fire bomber forever!
And I really want to know. They call you the seventh moon, so your pale silence attracts me. The echo of the beating drum urges me to the maddening dance during the sunny day under the silver dome. Lovely and broken heart, I try to figure you out. Melody that calls to me, a power revives my heart.
So you're the fire bomber, frontman guy, years ago. Yes, it has been a long, long time. Yes. You must be almost 100 years old. About 90. Fire bomber. Admiral Hunter, this is quite a show. Huh. Yes, it is. Not as good as a Min-May concert, but it'll do. Yes.
Looking for answers, seventh moon, as the power's like a riddle. Or am I chasing a dream vision, like the fading of a rainbow? So the dream will live on. You say as long as love continues, aim for a better tomorrow, shooting like a shooting star. Why does this make me so anxious? Like the answer to my question. The riddle of the power is like an asteroid shower, chasing after me to the future, crashing into the darkness. The dance goes on and on, searching for an answer. Why do this maddening dance?
Fire bomber forever!
Macross and Robotech forever.
It is the year 2048. The treacherous shadow people have fled into their realm. But the Robotech defenders are not safe from harm, as they've tracked across space for 2 years, unknowingly. Destiny is yet to pass, as in order for one to be born, other must perish.